guys, and welcome back to playing the Junior Book 1, Chapter 2. While James takes your help with this book, Kaitlyn searches for a new drummer and you rejoin the newspaper. Alright, so we're going back to our regular lives, it seems like. Chapter 2, A Head Full of Dreams. After receiving Sebastian's call about an emergency, you rush to his apartment. When you arrive, he ushers you in. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. His apartment looks nice though. What's going on, Sebastian? Are you okay? Oh my gosh, a total disaster. What? My housekeeper took the week off to visit her family, and I seem to have run out of clean laundry. What? I seriously thought it had something to do with a car crash. Or car accident. Are you serious, Sebastian? Are you serious? Oh man. And how does that concern me? Your whole shtick is aiding the common man, yes? It seems I need help. I don't really know how to use one of those laundry contraptions. You are way too spoiled. You mean a washing machine? Sebastian, don't tell me you pulled me away from the party to help you do your laundry. Besides, shouldn't you be at the party? It's a pretty big deal for Tyler. It's not exactly my scene. Really, a club full of ridiculously rich people sounds like exactly your scene. Well, with the whole laundry situation, I found myself indisposed. Maybe next time. But Sebastian, how do you know how to do your laundry? Why did you really skip the party? Don't tell me. Yeah, why did you really? I just didn't want to go, alright? I wasn't in the mood to be around a lot of people tonight. I totally understand the desire to be alone sometimes, but if that's the case, why call me over? You need an excuse? I was desperate. My only remaining cleaning clothes were so pedestrian, and I guess I felt comfortable around you. Oh, Sebastian. That's really touching, Sebastian. I'm glad you feel that way. Next time I need help with my laundry, then you'll be the first one to call. Please don't. You laugh as you stop Sebastian for throwing a red sweater in with the load of whites and got him a measuring out detergent. I think you'll be okay from here. I'm gonna get back to the clubhouse so I could catch a little more of the party before I need to go home. Of course, classes start tomorrow and all. I'm trying not to think too hard about it. But I had my first newspaper meeting of the year as well, so there's something to look forward to. With the washing machine whirring busily, you bid Sebastian farewell and head back to the party to rejoin your friends. Okay, well, so that was somewhat pointless. Next day, you meet with Raina after your morning class is discussed. You return to the nightly news. Hey, Lena, welcome back to the reporting world. I'm happy we'll be working together again. Thanks, I really missed this. Do you have an assignment for me? That I do. Have you heard of Alpha Theta Mu? They're spearheading an initiative to give back to students in the school. I thought you might be familiar with them because they're running the fundraiser for Tyra's medical bills. And that's just one of several fundraising campaigns that they have going on. Yeah, I was just at the party to kick off Tyler's fundraiser last night. I couldn't make it, unfortunately. I've been so busy covering the latest rash of vandalism on campus. It's taking up all my time. That's why I'd like you to write up a profile on the members of Alpha Theta Mu and learn more about their philanthropic efforts. I would be happy to. It'll be nice to highlight their good deeds, learn more about. I'm curious about their members. I met a few of the members at the party last night, and they all seem really welcoming and interesting. I knew this article would be a good fit for you. I'm glad you said that's sure to enrich your writing. My advisor pointed out that covering this organization can help the school. A lot of high-profile folks in the area are former alphas. I'm sure the university would love to attract some alumni donations down the road. So we benefit the university while giving credit to students who are helping other students. Sounds like a win-win. For Raina can reply, strong arms wrap around you from behind. Hey, beautiful, not working too hard, I hope. James, what are you doing here? You said you were meeting Raina today, and I want to see my girlfriend. He releases your shoulders to sit in the chair in between you and Raina. And I have a free hour. I was wondering if either of you want to get lunch. I got to run to class with this, sorry. I could go for lunch once my meeting's over. That's all I have for you. Go have fun. You think Raina is enjoying James to grab lunch. The two of you pick up Thai food and take it back to your apartment. Ooh. I want to have some Thai food. You and James sit next to each other on the couch. You take his hand and give it a squeeze before letting go so you both can eat. So, Mr. Ashton, are you excited about your book progress? I can't believe you're talking release dates already. I know, I'm still in the thick of edits. I want to ask if you'd be willing to take a look at some of my latest chapters. I'd love to. I'll read them over and write some notes this weekend. Great, of course, it's all top secret right now. I signed a non-disclosure agreement and everything. Don't worry, I won't spill the beans. Do you have a flash drive or something? I could give you the files now. James pulls out his computer as you dig around your backpack for a flashlight, and he puts it in his laptop and transfers the file. I'm honestly a little stressed out by talking about talk of a release date. My deadlines are becoming more and more urgent, and I'm not sure I'll be ready. I thought you said your edits were going well. That may have been a bit of an overstatement. I've gotten a lot done, but my editor's asking for some pretty big changes. I guess I'm a little stuck. I've definitely been there. What kind of changes is your editor looking for? She called me out on being a bit predictable. She said it felt like the writing was getting stale for me and challenged me to surprise myself. I mean, nobody likes stale writing. Why don't we play a writing game? Something with improv, so it'll force you to think on your feet. You read a passage from your book, then I'll shout a word, and you have to improvise what happens next based on that word. I like it. Hopefully that'll break through my writing spot, but you'll have to help me with the improv. You take out your laptop too. Once you open a file from your flash drive, James directs you on the passage he's working on. In this scene, our protagonists Jeremy and Aaron going for a drive after they learn that Aaron's cancer has gone to remission, but not Jeremy's. He clears his throat and begins to read. The Nevada highway stretched out endlessly before them, the desert flashing by under the cold luster of stars as Aaron flattened the gas pedal. From the passenger seat, Jeremy watched the needle of the odometer rise as they picked up speed. Behind the wheel, Aaron stared despondently at the empty road. I don't know how I'll go on without you. Jeremy sighed through brimming tears. I never meant to leave anyone behind to figure that out. I'm sorry I made you fall in love. This is so cheesy. And normally I like cheesy, but this is just so cringe. Okay, stop. Your prompt is... let's go with bandits. Bandits? Now that's quite a twist. Work on it. He considered for a moment, then begins. Suddenly, Aaron slammed on the brakes as the two lurched forward in their seats. Jeremy saw the car stopped in the middle of the road. James looked suspectfully at you to continue. Two men stepped out of the car and walked up to Aaron's side window. They held knives. What do you want? She demanded. What we want is for you two lovebirds to step out of the vehicle, leave the car running. We'll be on our way and no one gets hurt. Aaron and Jeremy obeyed, stepping out of the car. However, before the bandits could do anything, Aaron elbows one in the throat. Astonished, the man dropped his knife, and Aaron followed up by punching him in the face. Shaken but inspired, Jeremy tackled the second bandit. Aaron throws a bold move, he breathed. I guess these guys should have known not to mess with someone who isn't afraid to die, Aaron responded with a cocky grin. Wow, James, you came up with some pretty great lines right off the top of your head. Not without your input, of course. That was really fun and helpful. Thanks, Luna. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's really what writing should be about, isn't it? Enjoying playing your craft and making new worlds. Now, there's one more thing I thought I'd ask you. I'm having my author picture taken today, and I want to make sure I look my best for the literary world. Are you saying you want a makeover? Is it time? That's exactly what I'm saying. I have to keep up with my lovely girlfriend after all, and there's no one whose eye for style I trust more. If you're using flowery to get my help, I'm all for it. Tell me more nice things about me, and I'll give you 1,000,000 makeovers. I'm happy to compliment you all day and night, but just one makeover will suffice. You lean into James' chest and press your lips to his. Let's take a look at your closet then. Let's see what we're gonna do for James. You got some good options here. Are you thinking about a hairstyle change too? I'm considering. What do you think? Really? I think I want to see you try some things on. Go on model for me. James goes to the bathroom to change and show off 3 different ensembles for you. Ooh, that looks nice. That really does look. I like his hair. And then, of course, classic James. Man, the third option, though. But, of course, I'm not paying diamonds for this. Your author photo should reflect you. You don't have to change yourself for it. Plus, I can't see how you could get any more handsome than you are right now. James smiles and puts his arm around you, then kisses on the top of your head. You are too kind to me, Luna. Thank you. People are going to look at your author photo and immediately buy your book just like that. I'm clearly positive that that's not how it works, but I'm glad that my style has your seal of approval. And with that said, I'm off to my photo shoot, and let's hope the camera loves me too. Knock 'em dead, James. Kiss James and he departs from your apartment. You text Nathan to ask if you could come over, and soon you're on your way to the Alpha Theta Mu clubhouse. Nathan's waiting for you, waiting to let you in when you arrive at the clubhouse. Come on in, Luna. What's up? I'm a little surprised to see you again so soon. Pleasantly surprised, of course. Naughty News has taken notice of your initiative to fundraise on behalf of Hartfeld students. We'd like to do an article for the fraternity. Article on us, I'm flattered. With all the charity efforts the club is undertaking, the paper would like to know more about the people behind these grand gestures. It's all about giving back. Many of our members, past and present, have resources to spare. I think people who have the means should help each other. With great money comes great responsibility, you know? That's a noble goal. Can I quote you on that? If it'll get you brownie points with your editor, you could quote me however you like, within reason, of course. By the way, I hope you enjoyed the party last night. Yeah, my boyfriend and I had a great time. Oh, that must be the guy I saw you with. You two make a very striking couple. How did you meet? We both worked with Vasquez. James is the writer too, and he's the one who got me into the newspaper in the first place. He used to be the editor. So writing brought you two together. That's very romantic. Now, before we get down to business, let's have some lunch. How do you feel about lobster? I really do appreciate your offer, but I just ate. How about dessert? I think we have some tiramisu left over from the party. Tiramisu sounds amazing. I ain't aimed to impress. I'll be back in a minute. Ned exits to the kitchen and return normally with 2 plates of tiramisu. Soon the two of you are digging in as you ask some questions. Can you tell me a little bit about the history of Alpha Theta Mu? Have you always been a gender-neutral organization? It started as quite the boys' club, but that was decades ago. This is one of the oldest fraternities at Hartfeld. About 16 years ago, the fraternity council decided to open up membership of Alpha Theta Mu to all genders. Now we're rebranding, so to speak, and I want to make people from all walks of life feel welcome here. It sounds like your leadership is taking Alpha Theta Mu in a good direction. Tell me more about the history of Alpha Theta Mu, the other members of... Tell me more about you. I grew up in New Haven, Connecticut. My mom was a Yale woman through and through, but she married into a long line of Hartfeld graduates. Lucky for my dad, she's actually a professor of sociology, low G, at Yale, so she's pretty proud that I'm majoring in it. So you know my major, my hometown. Other than that, I love traveling, meeting new people, trying new whiskeys. Are you friends with Drake? I figured that out when I met you at the party. I'm looking forward to filling the blanks on what I don't know about you, too. At the moment, Ben enters the room. Tyler asks, did I say Ben? Your skills are legendary, Tyler. I'm really not that big of a deal. Oh, hey, Tyler, I didn't expect to see you here. I was just hoping Bill set up a VPN for Alpha Theta Mu's website. And by help, he means do it for us. The man's a computer genius. And to go on your level, I've been trying to set up a Canadian quick fix so I can stream the new Pembrassi episodes, but I'm no good with computers. I could totally help you out with that. Oh, but you've already helped us out a bunch today. I don't want to take up more of your time with tech issues. No, it's really fine. It's a super easy process. I could do it in like a second. Man, Tyler, how are you so awesome? Don't get me wrong, I wish you hadn't got hit by a car, but I'm really glad that we're friends now. There's a serious silver lining. Hey, Bew, before you guys get back to it, let's write an article about the frat for the nightly news. Can she ask you some questions? Sure, but only if you promise to write really flattering things about me. Alright, what's your major? What do you like to do in your spare time? What drew you to alphas? Say that. Bill throws the arm around Nathan's shoulder. This guy, Nate's old friend, he brought me into the fold. Where he goes, I go. Quickly quote him and publish that. Does this mean you're coming with me to Alyssa Griffin concert next month after all? Hey, I'll go see your pop princess with you if you'll join Hartfield's hot dog eating contest with me this year. Don't hold your breath, buddy. Despite his questionable celebrity questions, Nathan's a good dude. I'm proud to be his friend. Thanks for telling me more about yourself. This will give my article the personal touch. Oh, Buell loves talking about himself. What can I say? I'm awesome. Okay, Tyler, let's go get those snacks, and you can show me how to get quick flicks. Maybe after that we could play the new Undersight. This is supposed to be Undertale for a while. Yeah, I can't believe you have a VR. I don't think it was out to the public yet. It's not. I may have some connections. Nice talking to you, Luna. The two of them grabbed some chips and soda from the kitchen before heading back the way they came. So that's B-Man for you. Cassidy's not around today, but I could put you two in touch. You're both artsy people, so I think you're a clique. She's a music major and used to play drums in this band called Foxcade that disbanded last year. She's a drummer. Wait, Cassidy's a drummer? My friend's band is looking for a new drummer. Really? I wonder if she'll be interested in auditioning. I know she misses Foxcade a lot. I don't introduce her to the band. I could put in a good word and everything. I would really appreciate that, and maybe they'll give you the chance to ask Cassidy some questions about Alpha Theta Mu too. Nathan gives you Cassidy's number, and after interviewing him for a little while longer, you head back to your apartment. A week later, you meet Cassie in Northbridge to accompany her to audition with Osaka ran at Amnesiac Cat Studios. Thanks for being my missionary to the band, Luna. It means so much to me. Of course, I'm happy to repay you and the Alphas for everything you've done for Tyler. That doesn't mean you have to personally introduce me to the band, but definitely helps my nerves to have someone here to back me up. Plus, you seem really cool, so I'm glad for the chance to hang out. I'm looking forward to getting to know you too. Are you excited for your audition? More like mega nervous. It's been a while since Foster broke and I'm a little out of practice. Just focus on the music like your personal window or pretend everyone's naked. Uh, I want to say both the first option and the second option. Like, I feel like you should focus on the music, but also let your personality, like, you know. I'm saying that. I haven't heard you play, but Nathan was talking you up. I bet you'd be less nervous if you forget all about the pressure of auditioning and just get absorbed in drumming. You're right, I am the most relaxed and I could put on my headphones to tune out the rest of the world and just drum. Of course, my parents had a much harder time tuning me out when I was a teenage drummer, but they knew I loved it. There you go, you're ready to get in there and rock this audition. Cassie grins and does a goofy little dance of excitement. You stay with me, right? It is your friend I'm trying to impress. Of course I'll come with you. I want to ask you some questions about Alpha Theta Mu at some point, after all. Cassie takes a deep breath and the two of you head into the studio. Inside, Kaitlyn, Rachel, and Nissa are already waiting in one of the studio's rehearsal rooms. Hi everybody, this is Cassidy, the drummer I told you about. Nice to meet you, Cassidy. The pleasure's all mine. Why don't we try playing through one of our songs with you on the drums? No pressure, but if you screw up, you're out, and Amara left some pretty big shoes to fill. But don't be nervous, I'm sure you're great. Let's just get started, the music will speak for itself. Kayla and Nissa and Rachel launches to one of their songs. It sounds empty while Amara is drumming, but soon Cassidy joins in. At first she keeps a simple rhythm, but as the song goes on, she adds more of a credit touch. Anissa smiles and even Rachel nods appreciatively as Kaitlyn happily sings the lyrics. Cassidy breaks into a drum solo near the end, and Nissa whistles enthusiastically. Cassidy beats as she falls back into a steady rhythm. The four of them gradually get more comfortable with each other's style and begin to improvise new parts before bringing the song to a close. Good job, everybody. Take 5 and grab some water. Hey, she did it, people. Yeah, go Cassidy. While Cassidy examines some of the equipment Kaitlyn styles up to. That was fun. Cassidy has a good ear. What's your read on her? Kayla gestures to Nissa and Rachel to come over and hear what you have to say about Cassidy. I think I have a good first impression of her. I don't know her well enough to say I trust Nathan's opinion of her. I have a good first impression. I don't know her well, but I imagine having someone who personally works with the rest of the band is just as important as her drum skills. She does seem like a sweetheart. She's still a drummer, which is a huge point in her favor. She took some creative risks, and I like that. I miss her Mara Ray, but I feel like Cassie would be a great addition to Sakura. I agree, I like her a lot. She does seem to be actively terrible. We could do worse. Cassie walks over to the group and the band exchange glances and nods. Am I interrupting? No, we were just talking, and we'd like to invite you to join us, Sakura! Whoa! What? That's amazing! Oh man, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for this opportunity. She hugs Kaitlyn suddenly, and Kaitlyn laughs as she returns and Nissa hugs Cassidy next. Don't even think about it, but like, welcome to the band. You're a heck of a drummer. Hey, finally got Cassidy to join the band. I'm so happy for them. They exchange congratulations for a couple more minutes before Cassidy hesitates. One more thing, I thought this was Northwest's best studio. I was looking at the equipment and I had better stuff in my parents' basement. Wait, what? We've recorded here before and we've been pretty happy with it. I don't know, she's right about the equipment kind of suck. I heard feedback just now on the monitors while we were playing. Well, it's not a lost cause or anything, but they don't have switchable bass cut filters or even any overhead drum mics to speak of. I don't understand any of this. And I can only imagine the sound leakage with these omnidirectional mics. Have you been getting a lot of spill in your tracks? Yeah, I don't speak this. Yeah, but Amnesiac Cass assured us that they had the best editing stuff to clean up the recordings. Wouldn't it be easier just to use better mics in the first place? I'd be happy to lend some of my equipment to the band. We could run by my folks' place to pick it up. We could possibly ask that of. That would be so cool of you, and we could definitely ask that of you. Of course, Rachel. Rachel shoots Kaitlyn look and she shrugs. Yes, Cassidy, that would be great. Why is my second favorite song on? Ugh, you're killing me, PB, you're killing me. Cassidy drives you, Rachel, Kayla, and Anissa to a wealthy neighborhood in the nearby Northbridge suburb. Ooh. As you enter her parents' lavish living room. Oh, this place is so beautiful. $1,000,000 say my parents aren't home. They're always out and about somewhere. You know I'm gonna break into a song. I can't help myself here. You and Cassie start dragging Kimmy through the living room, handing it off to the others who ferry out to Cassie's car. Can't stop myself to sing. We're at Cassidy's place. No, I can't thank you enough for getting me in touch with the band. It's hard to believe that I'm in. It's all happened so fast. You're welcome. I hope it's a good fit for you all. Now, do you mind if I ask you a few questions from Arco while we work? Go for it. It's the least I could do to repay you. So, Cassidy, how do you like being a music major? What was your old band like? What does Alpha Theta Mu mean to you? I'm gonna say that. That's a pretty broad question. The truth is, I kind of lost all my friends freshman year when Foster K broke up. My bandmates were my only friends, and I felt really alone for a long time. Oh, Cassie. But then I met you in one of my classes and started hanging out with the alphas. They took me in and now I know who my friends are. I'm glad this story has a happy ending. Bill and I may be super different, but he was the one who always had my back when my old friends were being jerkwads. Sounds like you were all pretty tight. Yeah, Alpha Theta Mu was definitely a haven for a lonely freshman who lost her outlet of hitting drums really hard with sticks. Thanks for giving me the scoop. We'll have a talk more when you're not busy with the band. After you hand out the last equipment, you wander around the room taking the opulence of your surroundings. You run your hands over some golden curtains and materials all the silk in your hands. This place is so fancy and I like it with the bra to go. I can't help myself. Ugh. I wish my place had curtains like this. Right now our living room window is sadly bare. Cassie stands to join you by the window. You like the curtains? You can have them if you want. It's not like my family does have... I'm going to have to pay for it, right? So I keep telling them that those aren't quite the right color for the room. You would just give me these curtains? No, we will have to pay. Sure, why not? I think my sweetie will love these. I told you. Ugh. Telling you. And I'm not going to spend any diamonds on fixing up my place. Like, me and James are just going to have to, like, live like hobos or something. I'm not spending money to fix up my apartment this time. Me and James will just have to live like hobos, 'cause I'm not throwing you my money. Keep it. You're already leading Osaka Rain recorded equipment, lending. I don't want to put you out. My parents will hardly miss them, but whatever you say. Well, thank you anyway. You've been more than generous enough already. On that note, why don't we get the equipment back to studio bandmates? Yeah, I can't wait to record all this fancy stuff. You gals are the best. We're going to have so much fun. And I can't thank you enough for connecting me to the band, Luna. So much welcome. If this Miss Osaka Rain can get an album out sooner, I'm all for it. However you squeeze into Cassie's car with the equipment, Cassie drops you off at home before going back to the studio to record with the band. Finally, no more songs I have to sing to. When you get home, James smiles up at you from the living room. Pages from his book marked with red pen crowd all over the coffee table. Actually, no, here comes another song that I like. Look at our bare apartment. Ellen, how's your day? It's been pretty great. You left a couple of James papers looking for the notes on your interview with Nathan and Bew, along with pages of research on Alpha Theta Mu. Quick question though, I left some notes for my article on the coffee table this morning. Did you put them somewhere? You threw them out? I think I threw them out. You did what? We're threw away all your notes. What is living together? Just a quick question. Why? Why? If you look at them, you will see that they were notes. Like, why, James? Why? Will this living together thing be harder than you expect? To keep playing? I mean, if they look like garbage, they would look like garbage. I'm just saying. Because we all know what garbage looks like, especially if you're paying bills. We all know what garbage looks like. So if it looked like garbage, you would know what garbage looks like. So if it didn't look like garbage, then why would you throw it out? I mean, huh? I don't know. I kind of feel like this is just kind of a cheap way to cause drama. Like, I really do feel like this is just a cheap way to cause drama because, come on, how can our notes look like garbage that you'll even need to throw away? Like, come on, James. Come on. Anyways, so, I feel like this chapter was like another filler. I mean, not much has happened besides, getting Cassidy to join the band and interviewing, the Alpha Data Mu members, and that's pretty much it. So yeah. But I'm not, surprised by, the Hartfeld series, like, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of The Junior. Stay frosty, bye bye.